What a great guard matchup we have tonight. Smitty, I know you're a big fan of games like this.
I am. Guard play is so incredible right now in the NBA. Both of these teams are loaded in the backcourt. I expect them to trade punches back and forth.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Young against Schroeder. Johnson a screen on Schroeder. Outside Johnson. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Nick Claxton.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
No good on the second free throw. Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks made a blockbuster trade for DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta sending a clear signal. They want to win now. And I love it, B.A. The front office showing confidence in their players.
Now here's Claxton. No good from outside. Bridges against Murray. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Schroeder. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Schroeder. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Schroeder's got 5.
There's Dennis Schroeder doing it off the catch. He's got a lot of talent and still some untapped upside.
Here's Young. Got a hand on it. It's Bridges on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Murray. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Now here's Young. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Fires from deep. And the 3-pointer goes.
It never really gets old watching Trey fire away from distance.
Down low. Out to Schroeder. Bridges outside. Outside Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. Back to Bridges. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Young against Schroeder. Okongwu, a screen on Schroeder. Young attacking. Murray inside. He's against Bridges. 5 to shoot. Here's Young. Here he goes. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Young's got his second basket.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Who wants a free t-shirt? You know what to do, right? Make some noise!
Watford's checked in for Brooklyn.
Number 9, Trendon Watford.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter, and they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Now here's Schroeder. Misses in close. Right side Hunter. Outside Murray. The kick out to Young. And there's a 3-second violation.
A 3-second violation. Brooklyn ball.
Brooklyn trailing. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Okongwu, a screen on Schroeder. Young from long range. Offensive board. Okongwu, the kick to Hunter. Pass to Young. Johnson against Hunter. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get one up here. And stolen by Murray. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Hunter can't get it to go.
He'd like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Bridges down low. Defended by Murray. Outside Schroeder. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Murray, a screen on Schroeder. And Young, here we go. Hunter against Johnson. Driving to the basket. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Nicholas Claxton.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
Here's Thomas. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks ahead, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go in. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Trendon Watford is out there with Johnson. Then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Bridges in at the 2.
Despite his size, Young's unafraid to attack in the lane.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yep, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 3. Pass to Thomas. Screen by Claxton. Inside. It's stolen by Okongwu. Young inside. A good look from Johnson. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Screen by Claxton. Thomas passes to Claxton, and he makes it. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. That makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Look at the numbers Trae Young has put up in this one. He does it all.
Bridges passes to Thomas. Now Claxton. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Timeout call, Brooklyn. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
This guy is killing you. And so far, I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
A three from the inbound, and the Hawks with another three.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And Smitty now in the first year of his rookie extension. DeAndre Hunter, former number 4 overall pick.
Injuries have been a hindrance early in his career, but he has a chance, in my opinion, to be one of the best wing defenders in the game.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Young. He's got 17. Oh, Trae taking it himself.
That's his bread and butter play. Trae Young getting the space he needs to do damage.
Here's Thomas, guarded by Young. And it's Thomas off the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
In terms of playmaking, Trae is as good as they come.
Here's Thomas, guarded by Young. Johnson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Johnson.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Right side, Young. Oh, Young with the power move.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Thomas, guarded by Young. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Young, the pass to a Kongwu. 51 seconds left in the first half. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's Johnson with a drive, and there it is for him. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Young looking over the floor. Hunter finds Young. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Young attacking. Nice D from Bridges.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Thomas. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Hawks on top, up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Bay and Capella, they're inside. Patrick Mills out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Griffin in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovic. Down low. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Teams first.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
Finney Smith checked in for Watford. Good on both. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 7-point differential. Walker passes to Sharp. To the inside. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 6.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
Pass to Capella. Outside Mills. Back to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And Brooklyn's shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Back to Simmons. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first. Team second.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And it's Thomas off the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
They set the screen. Walker. Basket counts.
Excellent job capitalizing in close. The defense can't give Walker these easy looks.
Here's Mills. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 7.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And now we've got an intentional foul. So the Nets making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in.
Now into the line for the Nets. Number 17. Dennis Schroeder.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Sinks it from distance.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Simmons against Mills. Inside. Capella, pass to Mills. Sharp grabs the miss. The Nets have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Walker, a screen on Bay. Pass to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh my, Big Ben showing us how it's done.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Back to Mills. Now here's Capella. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Schroeder. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. The score now all even. Simmons has gotten 4 this quarter.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open lane.
Capella, screen on Schroeder. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Up top, Capella. Outside Mills. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich from long range. The Nets have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Bay. No points so far. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Simmons. With the hook shot. And there's another one for the Nets.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mills against Simmons. Capella, screen on Simmons. Mills attacking. Poke loose. And now the Nets on the break. The finish! And slam dunk by Simmons.
Once he gets a little momentum, Simmons going downhill is a scary sight.
To win the cold spell. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets out in front, up by 4. And we're coming right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Brooklyn, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Sharp, and it's Walker in at small forward. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Making a switch here. Capella's checked in. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Watford comes in for Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges checked in for Schroeder. And it's Thomas in for Walker. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Thomas, guarded by Young. Thomas passes to Claxton. Nice shot by Simmons.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
There's the screen by Johnson. There's Young with the 3. The putback. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets with the lead. Bridges passes to Claxton. Back to Bridges. Here's Thomas. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Out to Bridges. Pass to Thomas. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Simmons. To the left side wing. Goes back up. Claxton can't get it to go. The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Young against Simmons. Young, the pass to Johnson. And here's Capella. The kick out to Johnson. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Simmons. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Watford. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Murray with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to Young. There's a screen by Johnson. Young, the pass to Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Bridges with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Watford with a screen. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. Here's Watford.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Young, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Here's Watford, covered by Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Now Claxton. Back to Thomas. From outside the arc. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Outside Young. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Thomas. Guarded by Young. He's got it. 6 of 10 now. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
From the inbound. Rebound Atlanta. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Murray. Money.
Wow, give it to Murray. He knows what to do with it.
And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Simmons, guarded by Capella. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Okongwu. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Brooklyn has possession, leading by 5.
Atlanta foul. Jalen Johnson. His first. Team first.
It's Thomas on the wing. So we see the Nets get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here.
we get to see, Brent, two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits.
And you look at both of these teams, the athleticism that's on display is tremendous.
Oh, yeah, these young boys got some bounce, but what I like is the skill and the basketball IQ combined with the athleticism. That's why you're seeing so many beautiful plays out here.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. And it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Vucevic. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Williams. Can't get it to fall.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Young. Oh, DeRozan with the block.
The experience of DeRozan, a step ahead of the shooter.
Levine passes to Ball. Back to Levine. Drives to the hoop. And Levine throws it down.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Murray from outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
With the crossover, DeRozan into the lane. Oh, misses the dunk. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scores, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from the mid-range.
Now here's Young. Here's Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Murray. Second chance effort. And Okongwu with the lay-in.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Here's Ball. Down low. Kicks it to DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. That one's good for 2.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Okongwu. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Levine finds DeRozan. Levine with a screen on Hunter. Back to Levine. Hunter against DeRozan. Pass to Levine. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And it's DeRozan missing. The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Hunter with the ball. Picked up by DeRozan. Okongwu with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
He takes it in. Inside. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Hawks. Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
Now here's Johnson. Still without a bucket. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Here's Levine. Ball left side. Back to Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
On the interior, Vooch, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
There's Young with the 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Hawks. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
And both free throws good for Young.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Ball with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Count it, good.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
Young against Ball. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Levine. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to DeRozan. And here's Ball. Guarded by Young. Knocks it loose. Now Young with a steal. Tie game in Atlanta. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Stolen by Ball. Down low. It's stolen by Okongwu. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Ball against Young. Outside Murray. Plenty of space. And he connects with a jumper.
Check out the nice high release on Murray's jump shot. He's obviously been working hard on his shooting.
Outside Levine. Levine attacking. Okay, look out.
Man. Wow. Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop him.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Johnson. Vucevic against Okongwu. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Over Williams. And that one's long. Chicago trailing here. And always a fan favorite, Richard, Zach LaVine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular.
And now the Hawks on the break. Young finds Okongwu. Back to Young. Pass to Johnson.
Bull foul. Patrick Williams. His second. Team first.
Johnson against Williams. Murray for 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
The release is getting so much quicker. Murray showcasing it there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. And it's in there.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Young with a nice take to the rim.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Young against Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Young. Pass to DeRozan. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan tucks it last.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Murray, a screen on ball. Outside Murray. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Young drives it in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 7-point Atlanta lead.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Pass to DeRozan. 17-foot shot on the way. The rebound by the Hawks.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Ball against Young. Back to Ball. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Ball's got 6 points.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Murray, a screen on Ball. Young with it. He's picked up by Levine. Connects from downtown. Give him 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Young. It's rebounded by Levine. The Bulls have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Vucevic. Ball taking his time here. Back to Vucevic. Yep, that one's good.
Hard to deny Vooch inside when he can play over or through you.
Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for Atlanta. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Bay and Capella, they're inside. Bogdanovic is out there with Patrick Mills. And it's Griffin in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here's Caruso. The open shot, White. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Bogdanovic passes to Griffin. Caruso against Bogdanovic. Bay outside, clock at 6. Pass to Capella. For 3. And it's Bay. That time on the assist by Capella. Bay's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
BA, culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Bulls making their last shot. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Capella. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Drummond, the screen on Bogdanovic. They get it back. Pass to Terry. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Griffin passes to Bogdanovic. Capella, screen on Caruso. To the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
White drives in. 2 points. That one goes.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Mills against White. And stolen by Caruso. And now the Bulls in transition. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Bulls score.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Outside Mills. Capella finds Bay. Drops in the 3. Bay's got 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Terry. Here's Craig. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Capella. The Bulls making their last shot. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Terry, the pass to White. Craig with a screen. Takes the 3. Here's Terry, defended by Griffin. Craig with a screen on Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket of the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Drummond. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
A line change here for Chicago. Ball passes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Bogdanovich against Levine. Ball no good. Outside Bogdanovich. Nails it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 9 points.
This is why you got to be right up on Bogdanovich, because he can torch you with the pull-up J.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Hawks ahead. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Ball. On the court for Chicago. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Alex Caruso is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's DeRozan. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
Great control from DeRozan. Outstanding job just kind of muscling that shot in.
Pass to Okongwu. Now Johnson. Outside Young. Over Ball. That one's wide left. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 56% today. Caruso finds Ball. DeRozan outside. Caruso outside. 6 to shoot. And it's Ball off the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Give lots of credit to Ball. He's refined his free throw shooting for sure.
And he's good on the second. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. now Young. Johnson a screen on ball. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Outside Levine. Back to Ball. Uncovered. Jump shot is good.
I like watching Ball be assertive on offense, especially looking for a shot from the mid-range.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. They kick it out to Murray. From deep, Johnson. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
He's just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach LaVine use that athleticism to the fullest. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Young inside, hounded by Ball. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Murray sees your three and raises you another one right back at you.
Caruso, pass to Levine. And here's Ball. The 3-ball. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Murray against Levine. Here's Okongwu. Shoots over Vucevic. Ball with a steal. From 18 feet away. Tips it up.
Just a stellar rebounder. Look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
The kick out to Johnson. With the drive. And here's Okongwu for 3. Atlanta gets it back. Johnson passes to Murray. Outside Young. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
Now, when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for DeJounte Murray.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Young looking for an opening. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, there's the alley. Vucevic with a steal. Back to Levine. Caruso, right side. It's stolen by Hunter. And it's Okongwu off the drive. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And again, Chicago, no good. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but
You know, both these sides' doors are very stout on the defensive end. Scoring might be tough to come by.
Well, you have two coaches who believe that championships are won with outstanding defense. So, number one, you try to contain the ball. If a rotation is required, it is on time and on a string, and they challenge every shot. Just special defensive units.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's Ball in at point guard. Now, here's Bridges. 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons, and he drives in. Takes it off the glass.
Boy, Ben Simmons decides to put it on the deck. He is a dangerous driver.
Over in the corner, Williams. The tray. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Outside, Simmons. A floater. Nice D from DeRozan. Chicago's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. There's Williams. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now, here's Bridges. From deep, sinks the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's DeRozan. He dishes it to Williams. DeRozan with a screen for Williams. Chicago needs to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Next ball.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Kicks it out to Johnson. And there's the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Timeout, Chicago. Attention fans. Now on the court is your squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
And a shooter's check in for Ben Simmons. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 3. Notice when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility. Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Bridges passes to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. And the pass to Vucevic. Outside, Levine. Back to Vucevic.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
It's hauled in by Claxton.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Ball kicks to Levine. Ball, a screen on Bridges. Back to Ball. This is to Levine. Can't convert the two-handed jam.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Johnson up top. From outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Johnson's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Nets leading by 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drives to the hoop, and it's good for 2. 8 points for him.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Passes it to Vucevic. Outside, Ball. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And Ball is a clever player, especially in the pick and roll. Looks to shoot as soon as he gets space coming off that screen.
Claxton finds Johnson. Bridges outside. Takes a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Williams. Plays it up and banks it in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Johnson outside. Pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. Good if it goes. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under.
Did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the... It's been all about Cameron Johnson for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Bridges. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder. Nicholas Claxton out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Watford in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick and roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic need the ball to be effective? It's all about who your personnel is.
And Williams, here we go. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Count that one, and the next lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Williams.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
They set the pick. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And the net's another 3.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
The pass to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Williams has got 18 points.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Schroeder outside. Ball with the rebound.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Here's Claxton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Vucevic, and he gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
Bridges shot good.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Passes to Williams. Kick out to Levine. Outside, Ball.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:52 left now here in the second. And it's good, 2 points. And now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ball. DeRozan's got his first points in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Johnson in the corner. Stolen by Levine. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power. Not just going for the layup. Solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Claxton with the bucket.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Levine passes to DeRozan. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, how about the body control from DeMar DeRozan? Just an outstanding score despite the hit.
The Bulls shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Claxton with it, now guarded by Ball. Here's Watford, still without a basket. Yep, that one goes. Lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Ball kicks to Williams. Vucevic down low. Claxton covering. Another shot. DeRozan's shot is off. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Watford. Into the lane. 1 second left.
What you lack maybe in mobility, you've got to make up for with anticipation. Nikola Vucevic, nice.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Chicago has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Terry, Alex Caruso out there with White. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Drummond in at the center position.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Driving in. An easy 2 points on the layup. Schroeder's got the game tied up here for the Nets. Chicago's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Caruso sets the screen for White. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Drummond. Tries again. The rebound by Sharp. Walker taking his time here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Finney-Smith. Craig pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The pass to Sharp. Plays it up off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Caruso. And here is Craig. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup. Craig's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
They get it back. Got a piece of it. The Bulls shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And so it's Terry bringing it up for Chicago. 3-point lead. Caruso sets the screen for White. From the arc. And that one's good. Caruso's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the 3-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Pass to Sharp. On the wing, Walker hasn't made one yet. The drive by Simmons.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Chicago leading by 4. Outside, White.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Pass to Caruso. It's Craig, top of the key. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
Team seconds.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to grant, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Brendan Watford comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Johnson, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Cameron Thomas. Shot by Terry, no good. Nets trail by 4. The Nets have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Over in the corner, Claxton. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Over in the corner, White. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. For Brooklyn, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. A new lineup here for the Bulls. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Bulls have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Now the pass to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Ball is screen on Bridges. Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist for Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists in the game. Levine against Bridges. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Finished off the break. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
This is exactly where Ben Simmons can flourish. High-speed basketball is the way he prefers to play.
Ball sets a screen for Levine. Here's the drive. And Levine with the slam. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Kicks it out to Johnson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established his position there.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
20 seconds left in the third quarter.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Inside, here's Claxton. 3 seconds left, and it's good on the way-in. Claxton's got 9.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Nets lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Bridges out there with Simmons. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Watford in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Ball sets a screen for DeRozan. And he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
DeMar DeRozan says, I've got a little showman in me. My goodness gracious, sets the crowd on fire with that one.
Here's Bridges. Passes it to Claxton. Count it. Good.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And it's Ball penetrating. Vucevic dishes to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th assist in this one. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Driving to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Ball with a wide open look. The kick out to Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Hacked and still. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to...
The previous play is under review.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Langston with it. Vucevic on him.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And Ball gets double teamed. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got his fourth rebound in this one. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Ball. Langston with it. Working on Williams.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And that one, good. 6 points for Vucevic.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Bridges passes to Simmons. Takes it inside. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Wow, Ben Simmons looking so confident in a big spot, guys.
Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Simmons passes to Claxton. Here's Watford. Back to Claxton. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Bridges outside. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Bulls trail by 7.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Vucevic a screen on Johnson. DeRozan's shot is off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Goodness, Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
Ball kicks to Williams. Connects from three-point range.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Outside, Levine fires for 3. Fires the 3. Up again, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Levine, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Kicks it to Vucevic. And it's ball in the corner. And the three off target. So it's the Nets picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.
With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Johnson. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Here's Thomas, guarded by Young. The shot by Watford, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball, and that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Here's Murray. Right side Young. Okongwu up top. Pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Now Okongwu takes a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Simmons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Johnson a screen on Simmons. The kick out to Johnson. Offensive rebound on the wing, Murray. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Watford with a screen. Simmons, the pass to Claxton. This one for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, one thing we know about Trae Young, he is fearless when it comes to big shots, Smitty.
B.A. Trae Young loves to play spoiler. He embraces being the villain for the opposing fans. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Bridges misses. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Murray. On the take. Back to Johnson. Outside Young. Now Murray. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Young. The kick out to Johnson. Fires the 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Watford, guarded by Okongwu. Okongwu against Johnson. Bridges outside. Watford with a screen. And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Simmons against Young. And he drives in. That one goes. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Stolen by Young. Murray drives in. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Outside Hunter. Clock at 6. The kick out to Young. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Young's got 6 points.
So smooth with his handle. Trae a handful to stop.
Baseline jumper. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
A minute 31 left to play in the first. Inside. Hunter up top, covered by Johnson. 6 to shoot. Young on the attack, and the layup is good. Give him 8 points now.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Simmons. Stolen by Young. Outside Murray. Young looking for an opening. Now here's a Kongwu. The three is up. Claxton with a rebound. Bridges left side. Going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, nice take from Bridges. Love whenever he takes initiative on offense.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Let's go. It's time.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Simmons with a drive. Claxton passes to Watford. Bridges outside. Back to Watford. Outside Simmons. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks ahead, up 7. And if you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, the talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Johnson. And it's a Kongwu in its center. Here's Watford, covered by Johnson. Bridges against Murray. Back to Watford. The shot from the low post is good. Watford's got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
The kick out to Johnson. Back to Young. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons up top, guarded by a Kongwu. Johnson for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Hawks leading. Blocked! Johnson against Simmons. It's not going to go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Hawks shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Murray. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Murray's got 5.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trae Young won't sleep on a wide open guy.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Murray from outside. Count it from distance. Give him 8. We've seen some incredible scoring performances recently. Smitty, how are NBA stars putting up these incredible individual games?
BA, scoring is up across the board. In my opinion, the three-point shot, guys are taking double-digit field goal attempts from that area. And the skill level of the stars is as high as ever.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Thomas passes to Claxton. Back to Thomas. Down low. Crafty move. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got his second bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Simmons with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
Right side, Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for the Hawks, Trae Young.
And both free throws good for Young.
I know Trae can seem frustrated at times, but to me, that's just his passion showing. He cares about the outcome of every play.
Claxton down low. Okongwu on him. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Here's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Brooklyn with the board. It's stolen by Johnson. Okongwu with it. Ooh, poked away. 1:24 left in the first half of this one. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
There's the screen by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I love that Trae Young puts his passes on target and in spots where his teammates are comfortable playing.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Pass to Watford. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Stay here. Brooklyn ball.
.44 seconds left in the first half. Here's Thomas. And it's off from 3-point range. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Now here's Young. Defense right on him. Pass to Okongwu. They kick it out to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Substitutions on the court.
Now Mills. Pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Love that from Bogdanovich, finishing with power.
Here's Bridges.
Oh, wow! He went way up.
Goodness. And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
We got Cam Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Sharp, and it's Schroeder in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
The Hawks leading. Now here's Mills. Into the lane. Up and in on the layup.
And you watch Patty. He has the ball on a string as he works into position for the shot he wants.
Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Atlanta with the ball. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Griffin's got his second basket of the game.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Thomas. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Bogdanovich with a screen on Schroeder. Count that bucket. And the Hawks lead by 10.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Schroeder into the lane. That one goes in. Schroeder's got his first points of the game.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Mills against Schroeder. Bay outside. There's the triple. Walker pulls down the board. And Walker's got the ball here for the Nets. Finney-Smith, a screen. Walker passes to Finney-Smith. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. And now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
The kick out to Griffin. Bay with a screen on Walker. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Griffin. Shoots over Walker. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And here's Bogdanovich. There's the drive. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Confident on the take. I like watching Bogey knife inside.
Well, Bogdan Bogdanovich played his first 5 years in a different pro league. But he was ready when he arrived, Smitty.
B.A. hit the ground running. Such a good shooter. He's getting double digits every night he's on the floor. And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
Mills finds Bogdanovich. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Capella inside. Outside for Bay. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Bay's got 5 points.
Saddiq Bey embraces playing up-tempo basketball, catching the rock and taking his shots.
Outside Schroeder. The 3 is up. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. The Hawks have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. And Griffin slams it in.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Get loud and let them hear you.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Watford with a screen. Simmons with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to Claxton. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Wait, big finish, big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Outside Johnson. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton passes to Watford. It's stolen by Johnson. To the wing on the left. Murray from outside. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Johnson is out there with Okongwu, and it's Young in at the 1. Atlanta is shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Young on the drive. Down low. Hunter with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Leave it to Young to run up the scoreboard. He loves attacking the defense.
Watford with a screen. Here's Simmons, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Atlanta.
They've managed to force plenty of turnovers and are routinely converting those extra possessions into points.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Great vision. Murray's such a complete player.
Bridges passes to Claxton. Screen by Claxton. Simmons with the bucket.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Outside Murray. It's Johnson with a drive. Let's go with a 3. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Young. Okongwu finds Young. And here's Hunter. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Young. Puts up a deep 3. Back to Hunter. Outside Young. Johnson a screen on Simmons. Outside Johnson. Tries yet again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's on Nick Claxton.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. And the Nets shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. It's stolen by Johnson. High post Young. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And he's playing the game with with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Watford, defended by Murray. Here's Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
You love the assertiveness Bridges plays with, accepting contact while he's trying to score.
And the second free throw is good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Johnson a screen on Simmons. Young the pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great use of the pick. Young saw the hole in the D and fed his man.
Now here's Claxton, guarded by Okongwu, and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. The Hawks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Young against Simmons. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter with 1 shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
Young attacking. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Pass to Watford. Back to Simmons. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Inside.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Now the Hawks with it. 4-3. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Young.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Here we go. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line, Nicholas Claxton.
He's off on the second. On offense, here are the Hawks. It's an 18-point game. Okongwu finds Young. Driving in. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Bridges passes to Johnson. Gets the 3 to fall. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Chicago, star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's Ball in at the 1. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
He's got such a great handle and then can get up to speed quickly. Lonzo Ball with a nice drive.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
And here's Young. Into the lane. Count it. Good.
Defender's just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Levine finds Williams. Outside DeRozan. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from DeRozan.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Okongwu has it in the corner. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, the open man's out there. You got to feed him, and Murray gets the job done.
Hunter against DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. Outside DeRozan. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's DeRozan following the basket by Trae Young. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here's DeRozan. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
At times, DeRozan can be just relentless, forcing his way through.
Young against Ball. Young, good. Young's got 6.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
It's DeRozan top of the key. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
DeRozan is such an even player. He works hard on both sides of the floor and never seems to lose himself in the moment. Very intelligent in his approach.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up. Wow, what a luxury, Brett, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket, and there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down.
DeRozan a screen on Young. Banked in off the glass.
Nice job by Lonzo, even contested. The kind of length is probably paying off in those situations.
And Young, here we go. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And DeRozan kicks the ball. Out to DeRozan, wide open. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Young outside, tries it from the top of the key, and again it's Atlanta.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Now here's DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Okongwu with a screen on Ball. And that one drops for him.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Murray against Levine. Out to DeRozan. Pass the ball. In the corner, it's Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Young. Fires from deep. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Young's got 17.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
Took him no time at all on that one. 35 seconds left in the first. Young up top. He's covered by Ball. Back to Young. Six to shoot. Johnson down low. Vucevic on him. The layup off target. Ball finds Williams. Over Hunter. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And that tricky ball handling right there gets Ball open. Defender couldn't stop him.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And so in the game for the Hawks, in the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Okongwu into the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, that's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads up, aggressive play, and right at whoever's guarding Trae Young.
Remember, Trae Young wasn't selected for the 2023 All-Star game, and Brent, some are calling that a snub.
Yeah, Greg, it seemed a little bit odd to me. It caught some people off guard. But look, if you want to give Trae Young another chip on his shoulder, you're going to get some incredible performances.
Here's Young. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Beyond the arc. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Trae's so dynamic in the pick and roll. He runs that set as well as anyone in the league.
Levine sets the screen for Williams. Outside Levine. And he hammers that one right down into the face of Jalen Johnson.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Now, here is Young. He's got 24. To the right side. Stolen by Levine. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. The pass to Vucevic. Ball against Hunter. Out to DeRozan. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. That one good for 2. Ball's got 8 points.
Oh, that's a terrific dime from DeRozan. And this is why guys enjoy playing with him.
Young against Ball. And Young, here we go. Pass to Hunter. 5 on the clock. The shot comes out. Great D that time for Vucevic. Bean passes to Williams. Kick out to Levine. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead. Interviewing former players, they say what they miss most is the camaraderie. What about you, Brent?
I would say, Kevin, right behind the camaraderie is another C word, the competition. And there's no doubt that there's only a few ways that you could ever feed that. Playing at the highest level, being a member of the National Basketball Association, that's something special. Oh, man, easy money for Young. When someone's that wide open, it's going to turn it into a bucket.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Outside ball. Levine, a screen on Young. Back to Levine. The three. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Here's Young, and there's the drive, and they'll keep possession. Johnson kicks to Young. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Williams.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lonzo Ball can be so elite playing in the transition game.
Young with the ball. He's got 24. Johnson goes in. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. DeRozan, 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Bean passes to DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that's an aggressive take there by DeRozan. And no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice D from Levine.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a fair... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, let's hear it for your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Terry is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Drummond in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
And you look at Bogdanovich, the Serbian sharpshooter, so skilled.
Yeah, Bogdanovich is a guy, Greg, that does just a great job of playing off the ball. He knows that's his role. He's got to find opportunities to get into space and be ready to knock.
It's the Bulls with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Passes it to Craig. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Craig's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
Now here's Mills. No scoring in this one. Bay passes to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Puts up a 3. And Griffin scores. The assist from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Terry. Here's Drummond. Kicks it out to Terry. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him and drew the contact.
Bogdanovich.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
White goes in. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
Now here's White. Still yet to score. The pass to Caruso. Craig kicks to Caruso. Back to Craig. Drops in the layup for 2. Craig's got 5 points so far. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Mills passes to Bay. Outside for Griffin. Out to the right wing.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Capella against Drummond. They grab their own miss. Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. White with it, and it's Bay picking him up. And stolen by Bay. To the middle. And stolen by White. Lets the 3 fly. Atlanta with the rebound. 1:30 left to play here in the third. Mills passes to Bay. Now here's Mills. Screen by Capella. Jacks up a 3. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Pass to Caruso. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's White, covered by Mills. And stolen by Bay. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And then Griffin with the dunk.
I think a lot of teams worry about Bogdanovich. Obviously that three-point ability, but now he's making plays.
And again, Chicago turns it over.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Hawks leading by 3. Young looking around. Johnson sends the screen for Young. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Young against White. Driving the lane, and the layup's good off the glass.
Now, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Now Young, 26 points for him. Launches it. Okongwu, and he hits the buzzer beater. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Bulls trail by 5. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. And it's Young in at point guard.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. Levine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
To the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Ball. Kicks to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Passes it to Vucevic. And the shot goes in.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Young outside. Okongwu with a screen on Ball. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Vucevic against Okongwu. Kick out to Levine. DeRozan in the corner. Hits it from three-point range.
And DeRozan is selective when it comes to taking threes, but they're looking confident from the corner.
Ball against Young, and he drives in. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside, Ball. On the wing, Levine to take the lead. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Young. And he uses the glass on the way. Young's got 28.
Young so hard to defend, especially when he's pulling off plays like that.
Ball with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Murray. And he makes that one.
And you have to appreciate the confidence that Murray plays with. He's never afraid to take the big shot.
It's Williams with the drive.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see, and it came this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
2 remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray against Levine. There's the drive. Johnson, that's for 2. And the call, the coach's challenge has been issued. Seemed like this on the wire. This is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the Hawks.
Jalen Johnson taking
digital personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. I'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thanks, David. Now here's DeRozan. Ball dishes to Williams. Pass to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. That one, no good. Good D by Johnson. Here's Young. The putback. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
1:14 left in the 4th quarter.
How about the heart DeRozan plays with? In the clutch, he's fully committed to getting his team whatever they need.
Now, here is Young. Up top, Okongwu. It's in!
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Outside Williams. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Okongwu grabs the board. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Here's Ball. Good defensive work there by Young. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Bulls ball.
Outside DeRozan. It drops.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
And there's another turnover by Atlanta.
He's going to throw his arm out trying to make a pass of that length.
Outside Ball. Right between the eyes.
And Lonzo fearless right there, answering the call.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this one shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Our loudest fans will get the t-shirts. Who wants one? Let's get loud!
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the play. Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
From 2K Sports. Get ready. Well, Richard, we could be in for a low-scoring game here. Two teams that pride themselves on their defense.
Yes, but just because it's low scoring doesn't mean the quality of basketball isn't great. It's going to be more of a chess match than it is a track meet, though.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. Here's Thomas. Screened by Claxton. Takes the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Ball outside. DeRozan, left side. And there it is for him.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Out to Bridges. From deep. Here's Claxton. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside, Williams. Driving inside, and Williams punches it home.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. Their conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
Now here's DeRozan. Williams misses.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Just over a minute and a half in. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Takes it inside, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Look at how deliberate Ball is on the drive. He's fully invested in finding his finish.
Finney-Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Dorian Finney-Smith defends bigger than he actually is, Richard.
Yeah, B.A. Finney-Smith is about 6'7" or so, but it feels like he's taller than that. Oftentimes you see him playing the 4 in a lot of lineups, but it gives you flexibility with his reach.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Nets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Levine with a steal. For 3. And DeRozan gets the 3. DeRozan's got 5.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
And it's Thomas off the drive. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Simmons has checked in for Brooklyn.
Number 10.
Driving inside. Williams passes to Vucevic. To the left wing. Back to Williams. Deflected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn, trailing by 5. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Claxton, 2 points. That one goes.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Here's Ball. DeRozan outside. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Simmons with it, guarded by Vucevic. Outside Johnson. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
In transition. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Showing his ability to run the floor. Johnson making plays.
The kick out to Williams. Ball surveys the floor. Levine finds Ball. The kick out to Williams. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
With the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And Levine, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
It's Bridges on the wing. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Finney-Smith. The D's right on him. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
And the free throw, no good. Ball outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Nets out in front. They lead by a bucket. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Nets with the lead. Claxton down low, working on Vucevic. Simmons up top, the kick out to Johnson. Simmons against Ball. It's Simmons with a drive, and he comes up with a bucket. Simmons has gotten his second bucket.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Levine. Levine in deep. And they recover it. Here's Vucevic. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got his first basket.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vucevic, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds. That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
DeRozan blocked. Outside Simmons. Oh, Williams with the block. And they're able to recover. By himself. Ooh, Levine getting after it on the break.
Just absolutely electric in the open floor. Levine with the bucket.
Pass to Johnson. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. They get the rebound. Here's Claxton. There's the screen by Johnson. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Bulls.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And here is Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Here's Levine. Oh, Levine in the paint.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
It's Simmons with a drive. An easy 2 on the layup. Simmons has got 6. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Here's the teardrop. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to Bridges. 1:41 left in the first half of this game.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Oh, and the jam Levine.
Ball handling skills of Levine, outstanding at creating for himself.
The Nets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Finney Smith passes to Johnson. Screen by Claxton. High arcing shot. In deep. Johnson drops it in. 9 points in the game.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Williams misses. The Nets have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Back to DeRozan. Pass to Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Finney Smith passes to Johnson. Vucevic with a steal. The 3 from DeRozan. Rebound Brooklyn. Right side Simmons. Over to the wing. Claxton passes to Simmons. 15 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Basket's good. And the Nets lead by 9.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's DeRozan. DeRozan, forceful inside.
And the strength of DeRozan is evident on these takes, shrugging off defenders like it's absolutely nothing, like they're not even there.
And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Walker. Trendon Watford is out there with Sharp. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Schroeder in at the 2. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Terry. Brooklyn with the board. Pass to Sharp. Outside Walker. Back to Sharp. Here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Walker. There's the drive. Count the basket. And it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Schroeder passes to Sharp. Out to Schroeder. There's a screen. Back to Sharp. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Sharp's gotten 4 this quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. Caruso finds Drummond. Here's Terry. Caruso outside. Pass to Drummond. Caruso outside. The Bulls need to get off a shot. White for three. And Watford pulls it down. Oh, deflected for Brooklyn. They've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And here's Schroeder outside. On target from range.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Pass to Caruso. He takes it in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Schroeder.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Chicago. The Nets have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Walker passes to Watford. Walker, a screen on Craig. Here's Watford. Man, he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Craig. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Terry. And it's Levine in for Caruso.
Fans on the court, your Hype Squad.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. So it's Chicago now. It's a 14-point game. DeRozan taking the contact. Strong finish from DeRozan.
Now that's his dribble drive. That's one of DeMar DeRozan's superpowers.
And Watford, here we go. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Here's Thomas. Soft touch off the glass. Thomas has got 5 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And that one is hammered home.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? DeRozan for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Williams into the lane. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
With not a defender in sight, there's no one to blame but himself.
Sharp, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Levine for 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a 3-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thomas, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Thomas, 9 points in the game. Gets the 3 ball to go. Thomas has got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Levine. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Nets up by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams and Vucevic control the inside. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Puts the move on, and he lays it up and in.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Pass to Williams. Ball outside. Driving in. It's deflected. Here's Johnson. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
It's Finney Smith with the drive. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
No good that time.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Turn around, Jay.
Patrick Williams. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. To the inside. Nice shot by Finney Smith. And the Nets lead by 20.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Bridges outside. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Bulls on D. Here's Bridges. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Third team
Richard,
foul.
you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
Stolen by Ball. Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Will it go? And again, Chicago, no good. The Nets have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's Bridges. Here's Thomas. Six on the shot clock. And there's the drive. Jams it in off the great move.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now Claxton. Pass to Thomas. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton. And Bridges, here we go. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan to stop the drought. Hits the trifecta.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And that one's good. DeRozan
goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
Bridges outside to the middle. From behind the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. In transition, here they come. And it's DeRozan missing. And the Nets with possession here. They're on a 17-7 run. Ball with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Stolen by Bridges. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
What is going on right now?
26 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Fires from 14. There's Ball with a 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Bridges outside. Throws it up high. Levine with a steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
So we see the Nets take